What's up, my brothers and sisters? Shalom mishpaka, his precious ones. We are his crown jewels. We've got another one today. We're just looking at the heavenly scroll. I've been asked before, do you think that the alphabet is written in the heavens, literally? Well, I see that there could be some components of that. So what do we have today? Today we are looking at the bullseye, the green horns here, right? The word Taurus, interestingly enough, is Tau Rus. So Tau is Greek for the word Tav in Hebrew, which also some people say is Ta as well. But you have the word here. Let's zoom in on this section. You've got Taurus, X, Tau in the Hebrew Paleo. So we're looking at Paleo Hebrew pictographs. The word star is Aldebaran is what they call it, which if you break that down into the Hebrew, it's El Dabar. So this is where the word comes from, right? And that's the Latinized Alpha Tauri. So Aleph Tau is the Aleph Tav. And so if you look at this picture here, just took a screenshot from Stellarium. So you've got the Aleph, you've got the Tav, and then keep going. Well, what do we know about the Aleph Tav? The Shavuot, the day of Pentecost, that's when the Torah was giving. So think of Torah, Taurus, torrent, current, things that move. So to sin is to miss the mark, right? That's to violate the Torah. So Aleph, the ox, he's the lawgiver, he's the head, he's the leader. And interestingly enough, so this word light, or, is actually with an O, but it's actually spelled with an Aleph. So it's Aleph, Ua, Resh. So here we have the Aleph, the Ua, and the Resh as well. So the stars put off light, right? The word is light. And so the Ruach is the spirit, gives us breath of life, and we breathe oxygen. Oxygen. So we're looking at an oxygen. And then we have XO, hugs and kisses. So Father's given us hugs and kisses. That's just a current day thing that people use. And so let's get in. Let's look at the Zion. So what's up with Pleiades right here. So Zion. Remember the sevens. Remember the sevens. Remember the Sabbaths. The word remember in the Hebrew is zakar, which means to mark, like put an X on it, mark it off. We're remembering the seventh. The seventh letter is the Hebrew alphabet, Zion. So Zion looks like kind of like a Z almost. It's a Z plus an ayin. Hebrew letter ayin. Kind of looks like a sun in the middle as well. So Zion is represented, it kind of looks like a mattock. So this is to convey an idea, a concept, and it's connected linguistically. So this word Zion is to dig or to divide, like a hoe or a mattock. You make a trench in, you make a gully, you make a V shape. It divides. Or it can be like that of a plow. So when they plow, this kind of digs into the ground, right? Cuts in the ox. Cuts it. He divides with the plow. With like an axe. We take an axe. Aleph Tav, we cut. We divide. And then oxen are used to plow. Well, what about a steer? What is a steer? A steer is actually a castrated bull. And this is like a steering wheel that's on the eye of the bull, the bullseye. That's called an axis in nautical terms is where you steer. So to steer something is to direct a path, a course. It's to steer like a steering wheel around the circuit. It's a circle. So he steers us around the circle with his Torah, with his word. And then Pleiades. So you got the Zion and the Ayin. Zion, right? We're digging in here. So Pleiades, Antiquity says it's the 7 sisters, but I see that more like the 7 treasures. Ornaments, Madonna. If you've watched my Birth of the Messiah series, Madonna, that's kind of points to the queen putting on the ornaments. Dawn, so that's the sweet influences of Pleiades, is what it says in, I believe it's in Job. That word sweet influence, or the influences, is Madonna. So you think of like Mad or Ma, mother, and then dawn. So she dawns the jewels, the crown jewels. Stuff's pretty interesting if you look it up. Let's see. Ancient India. So this actual star cluster here, Pleiades, is called the Atharva Veda, which means a knowledge of storehouse. Knowledge of storehouse. And the Messiah, what he said? He said to keep your treasures in heaven. And that word treasure is thesaurus in the Greek. So a thesaurus is a list of words. It's words. This is the Aleph Tav. It's the word. And, they tie the word thesaurus into dinosaur. So it's ancient. It's old. It's from the beginning, from long time ago. So we keep our treasures, our thesaurus, our list of words, our alphabet in the treasure chest. And then another interesting tidbit: in ancient Mesopotamia, this star cluster, Pleiades, is called the Mulapin. So that's just a list. It's a Babylonian astronomy. It's a list of star clusters and names and stuff. So the word mole means list. But I thought it was interesting. The Hebrew word for mole, or the Hebrew word mole, is the word circumcise. So I mean like a cutting off. Circumcise, a circular scission, cuts off. So we circumscribe. The word is written in a scribble, right? Circumscribe the word. And then kind of you think of just how a steer is being castrated. He's having his crown jewels cut off, in a sense. And you have Madonna, and you have just how the system, the world, tries to castrate and twist and remove things so that you take your adoration away from the true Aleph, the true Father. People want to worship the sacred cow. So the word apin for mole, mola apin is plow, and apis is the sacred cow. So people worshipped the cow. They worshipped the creation. They worshipped Taurus, the star constellation. They worship the sun, the S-O-N. They also worship the S-U-N. So people worship Yahuwah's creation, and he ends up they get cut off from it. So, but that's just what I was seeing in the Word. Thought it was pretty interesting, so I just put together this little demonstration here. If you can think of any kind of words, how this ties in, it seems that the entire language, or just creation, it's all connected. So when we understand the Hebrew, Paleo, going back to the pictographs and what they mean, and what it just gives us light. It makes us shine. That or, we get the aurora of Abba. So you get the head, the Aleph, the Yod, the Aleph connects. It's a connector. It's an and. It's a vav, a wa. Aleph, wa, head connects the light. Connects us to the Father. The Son connects us to the Father. So pretty cool. If you got any thoughts or anything, put those down in the comments. Sure love to hear from you guys, and see you on the next one. Shalom.